Hi best friends. So this video is a little bit different. Um so it's a health update. So anyways, basically in 2010 I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, MS, and I had double vision, and that's what sent me to the emergency room. And they did a spinal tap, an MRI, and a CAT scan all back to back, and it came back that I had MS. Since then, my eyesight, I used to have perfect eyesight. Since then, it's gone down. Like, it gets worse maybe like every year. Just a little bit. It's not nothing like really bad, but, like, yeah. So, and then, I have like memory problems. Like, I'm the worst at remembering things. So, also I fall like, I fall and I'll fall like 3 times in a row, but it's not like I fall every day, every week, every month. It's not like that. It's like once a year. I'll have like falling spells where I fall like 3 times in a row, but it's nothing like super bad, you know. Like, I just kind of brush my MS off. Like, it hasn't really affected me that bad, so it's not like I don't think about it a lot. So, anyways, when I found out I was pregnant last May on Mother's Day, May 8th, 2016, I stopped taking my MS medicine, which was Tecfidera. It's a pill form. So I stopped taking that because you can't take it while pregnant or nursing. And I had my baby January 9th, 2017. And I did not get back on the medicine because I wanted to breastfeed. And my goal was to breastfeed at least a year. And then I wanted to decide after that, maybe go up to 18 months or so. So I was exclusively breastfeeding, and my baby is 6 months now. And yeah, so it was going great. Well, in April 8th, 2017, my right leg, started having issues. Was like numb. I can feel my leg, but it's numb. It's very kind of weird to explain. And it was all the way up, like my hip, and all the way down to my foot, my toes. And then a couple weeks later, my left foot started like tingling. It's not as bad as my right leg, but it's still weird. It's not how it used to be. But my left leg is fine. So it's just the left foot and the whole right side. So, of my leg area, my hip down. So that kind of sucks and was really irritating. It's basically like super irritating. Like, that's the main thing. And I was having trouble walking also. Stairs was really, really hard. I'm more used to it now, and it seems like the top part, like my hip and stuff, isn't feeling it anymore, but the rest of my leg and foot is for sure. And it like also like I think has bad circulation too or something because it's cold. Like, you can feel the difference in temperature between my legs, and it also gets like wet and clammy. My leg, like, other people can feel it's like wet and clammy. It's like really weird, and it's super uncomfortable. It's like really uncomfortable. So, anyways, this story is all over the place, so bear with me. It's emotional. So, anyways, so yeah, it's been a problem. So I talked to my regular doctor, and she just thought it was because of my weight. So, but I've been like pretty amount heavier, and I did not have any issues. Also, my back hurts really, really bad, so I should put that in there. Jason's sleeping, so. Anyways, my back was hurting like really, really bad. Ooh, so that. So yeah, she thought maybe it was sciatica or something. But it's not. So she sent me to get an x-ray of my back, and it didn't really show enough. So since it had been lasting for a few months now, she had me go to a neurologist. So I went to the before I saw the neurologist, they wanted me to get MRIs done because it had been a while since I had them done, and I'm having these problems. So when it got like MRIs done, I believe 3 of my brain, neck, and spine, and no new reactions or anything in my brain, but there's a new spot on my spine. And so I relapsed, which most likely was in April, I guess, when these issues started. And since it had been a few months, we're not going to do steroids. So, yeah. So the neurologist said, this was a couple weeks ago, I went, and he said, you have to get back on Tecfidera, the medicine you were on. And with that medicine, you can't breastfeed. And my baby is exclusively breastfed. So, I was like, okay, that's really sad. So I came home and cried. So then I decided to go see another neurologist, the one that actually diagnosed me in 2010. So I went and saw him on Friday, July 14th. And yeah, he confirmed. He said, this is not good. Spots on your brain is bad, but not as bad as spots on your spine. And I guess because your brain is a larger mass, that like a spot doesn't affect it as much. But on, like he said, your spine is like this, like around, you know, it's small, and a spot on it is not good. And you could, you know, they were throwing around words like disabled, disability, paralysis, you know, so it's very scary. Wheelchair, you know, he's like, these are things that can happen to you and you need to get on medicine immediately. So I said, okay. I read, did some research that Copaxone, the injectable medicine, you could breastfeed with. And he said that he wouldn't recommend breastfeeding with any MS medicine, but I was still kind of wanting to try it. But he said another problem with that is that with my MS, the Tecfidera is better than the Copaxone. So, which is the injectable. And the Tecfidera I had already been on, and it was working really well for me and had no issues or anything. So he says that it's really, it would be a risk to take the Copaxone just to keep breastfeeding. It would be a risk to my health. So, and I need to get on this medicine ASAP. Basically like yesterday is how my husband puts it. So we have decided since then to call on Monday and order the medicine and cut Jason off the breast cold turkey, kind of, because we really don't have time to play around. I went around the town yesterday, Saturday, and just was walking around and stuff, and I was in a lot of pain, like a lot of pain. I had to sit down right then and there, and I was like, this is kind of scary, like, because you have the mental thing of the doctor telling you you could be disabled, like, and then you start feeling pain, and it's like, this is too much. So I talked to my husband, and he said, yeah, you need to call, and we need to do this now. So basically, that's my health update, and it's very emotional. I was not ready to end my breastfeeding journey. My baby is 6 months, was exclusively breastfed, and he's never took a bottle. Like, we tried, and he would never take it. So that kind of sucks. And I have, just because, like, in the in those baby registry things, you get like free bottles and stuff from like Toys R Us and Walmart and Target. I did them all. So I got free bottles, and so I returned the bottles that we bought because he wasn't gonna ever have bottles. So he didn't like them anyways, so it really didn't matter. But so we have these bottles, and there's 3 different brands, so 3 different types, and that we can try to get him to take. And I have 4 different types of cups. I'm going to be showing you all of this. So yeah, like clips of them. And so I got some formula. It says closest to breast milk, so let's hope it tastes good. And the plan as of right now, Sunday night, is that this was his last day breastfeeding. So it was really hard. I took lots of pictures just so I can have it for like me, you know, and show him, you know, that we did this bond and everything, but I had to end it for my health and blah, 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 blah. Emotional stuff. Emotional stuff. So I had a lot of good cries, and I'm sure that tomorrow is going to bring a lot more because he doesn't take bottles, so he's going to get really, really hungry because he's going to refuse the bottle, and he's going to cry and scream and get all red-faced and sad and put his little bottom lip out, and it's so sad. It is so sad. But anyways, that's basically my update for now. Like, we went to the store to buy him some cups, and while there I thought I'm gonna get a 6-month breastfeeding present. So even though I already knew that he was gonna have to wean off of the breast, I wanted a 6-month present so that I can have a I'm done breastfeeding present, because you got to get as many presents as you can out of this. So that's what I'm doing. I also plan to get a DIY kit and make breast milk jewelry. How spiffy dory is that? Pretty excited about it. There's also, I have a friend that said that she would make me breast milk soap. I went to high school with her. She's really, really cool. And she actually made the soap like years ago, like 3 or 5 years ago, legit. I think like 4 years, like seriously, it was a long time ago. And I was like, what? I didn't even know people made that kind of thing. And I said, if I ever get pregnant, I really hope that you can make me some breast milk soap. And she said she would. And then, you know, I have the baby and have the breast milk, even though I'm ending it, but I have it. So I think I'm going to ask her if she can have that made for me, because that would be really nice to have. I don't know. Sentimental. Weird, but sentimental. So that's kind of my update. And I will be making little video clips and stuff and just sticking it here and there. Maybe I'll do a second update on Friday, on Random Friday. So it'll be a Random Friday health update, and I'll just let you know how the bottle feeding and formula feeding is going with Jason Gray, and I'll just throw in random clips. So wish us luck, and yeah, I'm sad to see it end. He really loved breastfeeding, so we got us some presents to make us feel better. Check this. I can't wait to make this slime. Oh my goodness. And this is Jason's. He loves books like this, and this one just has a lot going on. So he will like this. Very crunchy. He likes it. Okay, and then I got me this dress. Okay, best friends. It's like he woke up, it's Monday, and it's like he woke up knowing that he needed to eat his bottle and his food, and now he's like, I'm putting it in his mouth. Semi-normal, besides making a mess. It's kind of hard to feed him without holding the camera, but it's going in there. Okay. Well, he's making me look bad. Jason, it's okay. It's okay. Jason. So it's afternoon time. He's maybe had like 1.5 ounces at the most of formula all day. He has had some bananas and some oatmeal mixed with banana. Yeah, so we're just trying everything, but he still is happy. But he cried a lot, so he's really had it rough. He cried himself to sleep earlier while I was trying to burp him, and oh my goodness. Jeez, I don't want to be judged for the fact that my baby's eating a sock right now. Whatever keeps this guy happy, huh? It's hard today for you, isn't it? But I want to show you guys something special. Jason. What? Okay. What's that? What is that, buddy? No, move your tongue. Oh. I see a tooth. I see it. I can't feel it, like spiky or the actual tooth itself, but it's coming. Oh, it's coming, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So since today was being like a super rough day, I decided to put on makeup. This is Lip Sense. It's the Crimson Red Diamond, and I love it. It's pretty cool. Next Lip Sense, I want to get something lighter or brighter, but because this is kind of like dark, but I like it. Is this okay? So anyways, I've not brushed my hair, so these curls are just wild. And check out my bow. It's Lip Sense. I put a stencil on my face and then I put Lip Sense over it. And I have it on my wrist too. I did this one first to like test it because you gotta know what's going on. So I'm not a fan of my eyeshadow. I haven't used this in like years because that's the kind of makeup I have, the kind that's years old. I don't know what's going on over here with that red spot. Jason, look! Look, Jason! Look! Hi! There you have your horn! I know, I'm sorry! Hey, buddy! It's okay, Jason! Can you try? Look at him, he's drinking it. He's drinking it, buddy. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, buddy. I love you so much. I'm so proud.